welcome back to the channel. I'm Syd.
And I'm Macky.
And today we're doing some fun things. Namely, we're playing with this thing, which, yeah, that's a drone. We have actually had this drone for about a year, but we've been really bad about using it. But
so that's gonna change.
It's a new year. It is 2019. We are trying to up the level on this channel. We're gonna learn how to use the drone. Maybe. Macky, what happened to your hand?
I got bit by the drone.
You got bit by the drone.
It's a drone bite.
He's got a drone bite.
I have a drone bite.
It's actually not as, it looks really gnarly.
Gross.
Watch out for wild drones, everyone.
He's going towards the glass of the house. And I was like, no! Tried to bat it away.
Back, drone, back.
Bit me.
Oh, your lift off. We've given it the come home instruction, which is a really important one. Let's see if it listens. It's all the way up there. Here it goes. What's it gonna land on? Hopefully not on the roof.
I'm using the force.
Macky's using... Wow, I'm pretty impressed actually for a first flight. For a first flight, this is way less dramatic than other drone flights we've had. We have some ridiculous stories of crashing the drone and losing the drone, and Macky trying to build his own gimbal, and those will all be in the Patreon version because those are long stories. So if you want the long stories and the like behind the scenes, like head over to Patreon. That's where all that happens. We got to keep up like some face of professionalism here on YouTube. Actually, no, we really don't, but like the real is over on Patreon. Macky's gonna have to bleep that out.
Yes, I am.
A little bit of history on Syd and Macky plus drones. Early on in our relationship, Macky and I were living in Monterey, California, and Macky had a serious drone building phase where he was building these drones out of really expensive bits and pieces. And then we would fly them and they would break his heart. We lost one in a fog bank. It just went up and like kept going into the Pacific Ocean. And then another one we lost on an island. And we had to rent kayaks to go retrieve it. It was like an island in a like pond.
My helicopter decided that it was going to be obnoxious and crash into the island that we are currently aiming for. Yay, another half a propeller. Syd successfully got it because she's amazing.
And then one hit a light pole. You know, drone technology has really seriously improved, and we're cautiously optimistic that we can fly this one and get some footy without any severe catastrophes. So cross your fingers.
All right, we're gonna fly it with like motion control.
Oh God.
Ready, here we go. Whoa, whoop, wrong way.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Is it backwards? Oh my God. No. It's gonna bite again.
All right, now Syd's flying.
Oh, that was not the way. Why is it backwards?
Well, it's backwards because it's facing you now.
Oh crap.
I'll duck.
Don't do it.
It didn't bite me this time. All right, land.
So as you guys know, if you've been following the channel, we have been riding Plus bikes recently. We built them up a few weeks ago, and this is the first snow we've had since getting on Plus bikes. So we're pretty excited to take them out and see what it's like to ride in the snow on Plus tires. I've ridden on the snow a lot on normal tires. It's not that great, so hopefully Plus tires will make it a little more fun, so we've heard. First thing we're gonna do is try to warm up our bikes a little bit. I think that is my least favorite part of riding in the winter. I really don't mind dressing for the cold, but I absolutely hate cold suspension. Light on in here. There we go. So, got our bikes in here. Gonna try to get them to warm up a little bit so we actually have suspension that works and dropper post that works, because all these parts of a bike kind of hate being cold. Macky left his water bottle on his bike. It's completely frozen solid. Just leave it on there and see if he notices. Macky, you want some water? You must be thirsty.
Ouch. You can see. There you go.
Literal block of ice. It's not cold outside or anything.
No, maybe we'll let that one thaw a little bit. Now it's really coming down out here. Look at all that snow.
Where are you going?
We'll never make it alive. Yeah, you gotta put your hood on.
How's this for
She's in the hood. I'm in the hood too. I'm in the hood.
You aren't though.
Oh, I'm not? Dang it, what was I thinking?
Alright.
Alright, all better.
Cold.
Cold, snowy, slow going with all the resistance from the snow.
It is pretty snowy right now. I can't even see my GPS. How are you feeling?
Foggy.
Macky decided to take some air out of his tires because he kept slipping on all these climbs that I was getting up. And he thinks it must be the tires.
I'm hoping it's the tires.
Not any hitherto unsuspected snow climbing prowess on my behalf.
It turns out letting air out did not get me up the last climb, but Syd is walking too, so it obviously was a bad one. Yeah.
Look at this.
That's a good snow clomp.
Come over here because it's gonna fall off.
Wait a sec, I have really good ones too.
Like those like flat, ridiculous platform sandals. How
Yeah,
did
these
you
are.
pull that on?
See, look at my platform. Oh yay, it came off. Oh yeah, yours are looking pretty good too.
They've fallen off a few times.
I know, mine keep coming on and then off.
My ankle, but I didn't knock it off.
Come on.
That's like
Come off.
It must just be like the worst temperature for like melting enough to stick and then refreezing.
I want it to come off now.
So we made a poor equipment decision.
Yep.
Should have worn flats and snow boots.
Flats and snow boots was the right decision for today. We did not make that decision. That was a good skid.
That was like ultimate skidding condition. Too ultimate.
Too ultimate.
Not many tire tracks out here. Riding down the middle of the road, all the snow like really hurts on the face. Oh, that wasn't too bad. A giant stick. Hold on. I just lodged a giant stick in my wheel. Yeah, it was just like having an extra brake. It just like stopped me dead. Woo! Now I'm having trouble getting started. There we go. Hello. Woohoo! Woohoo! There's actually like an amazing amount of traction, but like you can't see the slidey roots. Well, this is way harder than riding trails without snow. The downs are really fun. I'm not so sure about riding uphill on snow. This bike feels like freaking amazing going downhill through the snow, though it's like completely silent. Like, it's like purring. Except for the brakes, which sound like a herd of angry geese. But as long as I don't use the brakes, it feels really good. And sounds really nice. What's the matter, Macky?
My shoes are frozen. I'm making it snow on myself.
That was exciting. Our bikes look totally ridiculous right now. There's so much snow.
It's like mud clods, but out of snow instead.
The total snowdrift in my suspension and on my wheels.
I might explain why I haven't had quite the traction that I would
Right.
to.
I actually thought the traction was decent. I just was really mad at my pedals for this entire ride.
I know.
Yeah.
We should have gone flat pedals.
We should have gone flat pedals.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, snow.
At least when it's sticky. I feel like this snow...
Yeah, it was way stickier than it looked.
It wasn't quite cold enough to be like really powdery.
Alright, should we ride home? Get her done.
Don't get snow in your snack.
Happy squirrels.
Crumbs.
Oh my god.
Is it frozen?
I think so.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite catch that.
It's literally frozen.
I want to try some.
It's not good.
Yeah, full of them.
It'll take your tooth out.
Maybe you have to let it sit in your mouth for a while so it melts.
It's good to know. Honey Stinger waffles are not four-season foods. My teeth.
We decided to do one final de-icing because we're about to get on the road again.
And ride like 5 miles.
And if we can get clipped in now, we probably will not come unclipped before the house.
He's still up here. Come here. Come here.
Come on.
You want to be on our vlog, don't you? Yeah. You're such a good trail dog. She's like, yeah, I'm a good trail dog.
Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah.
She looks so, she's like, I could go another 10 miles. What about you?
I'm not even tired. What's your guys' problem?
We are in for a cold, dark ride back.
It's true.
As you see, I've modified my gloves. My hands are so cold. How are we gonna get these icebergs off of our bike when we get back?
I don't know. It's a good thing your dad has a hose with hot water.
I know.
Because you have a pretty impressive one.
Like serious.
Right down
like,
there.
Extra 10 pounds of ice.
It's training, weight training.
Okay.
You have a nice little hairsicle there.
Yeah, I'm afraid some of it's snot.
Ah, gross.
No, wait, give me the camera. You got like an epic icicle. Guys, this is amazing. Macky literally has an icicle. I think it's the snow bank on your helmet, like slowly melted and turned into an icicle. Is it iceberg coming off?
This is where the hot water hose makes the most difference.
Crucial.
So nice. Well, it just kept on snowing last night, and I think we decided it ended up with like a total of a good 5 inches, maybe even closer to 6. And today, since the roads are a little gross, they're not terrible, but wet, a little bit snowy, potentially icy or slushy, we decided that since we have to go to the gym today, as well as do a ride, we're just going to ride to the gym. We learned our lesson yesterday about our cleats getting all gummed up, so I got snow boots on and we're going for flat pedals. We're just gonna have like a fun ride through the woods on our way into town. Once we get to town, we will go and do our gym workout and then we will ride back out. The problem with gym clothes is they are not mountain bike clothes.
This bag packs a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You have plenty of room to add some clothes of mine in there.
No, but I'm carrying the bike lock. Just because you refuse to use a normal size pack for this ride. Like the dumbest kettlebell ever.
Yeah.
I'm like convinced it's gonna like blow apart in the air and like break things. Like what is even going on here?
Adjustable kettlebell.
Silly. How are you feeling?
What?
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I don't think I can ride home though. Maybe you'll tow me?
Maybe we should call my parents for a ride. Say, oh my god, we can't make it. They would never let us live it down.
The internet would never let us live it down. Oh, it smells a little bit like soggy bike clothes. I wonder why.
Putting that chamois back on was really gross. And okay, so I'm in the locker room and there was this kind of grouchy lady in there. Like I said hi and she was like, and then I opened my locker and it like smelled so bad, like wet dog, like the worst wet dog ever.
And then you're like, haha, take that, like grouchy lady?
No, I was more like, I know why you were grouchy. She like was looking at me like, you're the kind of person who's gonna smell like a wet dog. We survived our mission.
I'm so tired now.
We didn't call my parents to come pick us up, but I did text my mom and say, if you're not doing anything, will you make us some food? And she made us some burritos. Best mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
You seem to be on to a new cooking project. What do we have today?
We're making granola.
Oh, yum. What kind of granola?
Well, it's called Paleo Crunch granola, and this is the granola that we first had at our coach's house. His wife, Amanda, makes it, and we like started eating it and then ate like their entire supply and then asked for the recipe, and now we're making it. Except I had to modify the recipe a little.
How so?
We didn't have enough almonds.
Oh.
So I added oats instead, which makes it not paleo. But we don't really care.
It's okay, we're not paleo, so.
Exactly, we don't care about it being paleo. That's why it's so good, is it just has the good parts of granola.
Without the filler.
So I just had like a little bit of oats. Yeah.
Just to make it go a little farther.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Because it's like the world's most expensive granola to make. But still cheaper than buying granola in a bag.
True.
For like $5 for like this much. I like ginger.
Me too.
Yum, it's anti-inflammatory granola. You could put turmeric in it, but it would make it yellow, and that might be weird. Ridiculous amount of maple syrup here.
Yum. I love mapley syrup.
Got the rest of this honey jar. Okay, this is gonna be challenging, but you just stick with it.
Just stick with it. Don't give up hope.
I'm trying to mix most of the sweet stuff in first, then put the oil on so the oil's like all on the outside. Last time I did this, it stuck horribly because I was using wax paper instead of parchment paper. I didn't even know wax paper was really a thing.
Yeah, it turns out not the same.
Because it's like a useless parchment paper substitute that you shouldn't put in the oven, apparently.
We learned a valuable lesson that day.
We ate a fair amount of wax paper with the granola.
It was pretty yummy still.
Yeah, it was great. Nobody noticed. Alright, now I've got some melted coconut oil. I actually usually hate coconut oil, but for some reason I like it in this recipe. It works, you don't taste it. Nobody else ever tastes coconut oil, but I can taste it.
I know it's in there.
I know when you've made food that you shouldn't be making with coconut oil.
Looking pretty granola-like. If you're gonna make granola, you might as well make a ton.
This probably isn't even that much, though. Like,
I know, honestly, I hate that about granola.
We'll probably eat it in like 3 days. Boom. Let's eat some dinner.
Yum.
On the menu tonight we have salad rice bowls with a weird sauce that I made it.
Homemade yum sauce?
Homemade yum sauce that turned out a little weird.
Alright.
That's okay. Rice on there. Black beans. Yum. And over here, got some roasted sweet potatoes. I would say this has been our go-to meal recently. It's roasted sweet potatoes and black beans.
I like roasted sweet potatoes.
That's
and
pretty
black
hard
beans.
to go wrong. Then, I'll put some avocado on this puppy. I'm gonna like a gigantic plate. But I'm probably gonna eat it all really easily.
Some hatch green chili.
Working on my like food presentation thing, but it kind of went awry with the green chili.
It's okay, green chili is the most important part, so.
We're gonna whisk up our sauce. Then, all right, now it really looks not so good, but that's okay. It's going to taste delicious.
It all gets squished
Yum.
up in your stomach anyway.
Don't go there.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and then make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss next Friday's video. We're gonna go get our bicycles! Yeah! Where we get our brand new bikes and build them up and ride them.